you just continue to pray for your protection, because the more good you do, the more the demonic activity picks up.
I do prayer plus action. I do prayer plus I get some sticky notes, put God's word around it, read the verses out loud, and trust his response. God's word is powerful. It's not me. It's not my formula. In fact, I'll just be honest with you. One of the things I struggled with is, I'm kind of telling everybody to do the same thing. Put out stakes and pray and read the verses. Put out stakes. Well, in the Bible, you only have one burning bush. You only have one Jericho. God is unique. But then it dawned on me. God's word is always powerful. And it's according to your faith is that you were healed or that the good thing happened that you needed to happen. Acts of faith are always rewarded. And even Jesus said, sometimes you got to do prayer plus fasting. And so I would add action. If you've been praying for something for all these years and it's not changing, add an action to it. This week I had a lady call me. We videoed my series last weekend, and in fact a Hollywood director volunteered to help. It's a crazy story. So we videoed all 6 lessons in 3 nights, and I changed shirts between the lessons and did all the stuff they told me to do. But really I was just I can only be so many places, and this helps me teach other places where I can never go with people I'll never meet. One of the ladies who came the last night of we did 2 sessions the last night, she said, my son, who's a college degree, got a degree, and he got a great job, started getting depressed. And he was in total depression. He was suicidal. I've been fasting and praying for him. I even been taking communion at home. Just, Lord, I want to commune with you. I'm praying for my son. And she would take communion and pray for the bread and pray for the cup. She was taking communion, fasting and praying for her son. And she said, I came and heard your idea about the steaks. And so I bought some steaks. I took them home, and I took my communion cup. She called me on the way up here to Nashville and told me this. I put those steaks in my communion cup and put his picture in there with it. And I fasted that night and prayed for him again. And the next day he called and said, Mom, whatever that dark cloud was hanging over me, it's gone. I feel so much better. There was a breakthrough. Sometimes prayer is not enough. It takes prayer plus action, and that's what even Jesus said about that difficult situation. So I would say pray fervently. Don't give up. Keep praying, but add an action to it. Maybe get some group to pray with you for a loved one. But change something up. If what you've been doing hasn't fixed it, then try something else. Reword it. Lord, tell me how to word this prayer. Just be honest. I talk to God like I'm talking to you.